Art Fair Confidential, the Be in the Know podcast for the art curious. Join the creators of Art Expo New York and Spectrum Miami art fairs as they delve into the passions of art collectors, the creative spirit of artists, the how-tos of a successful art business, and the importance of art in today's world, with interviews, discussions, and collaborations. Sponsored by Art Business News.
So what brought us to this event is that we actually have an affinity to this city. Santa Fe is a very special city. We know that it's art-centric, it's all about artists, and so we definitely wanted to be part of it. And so then we heard about the show, and we contacted them and went through their process. And I'm the project manager for Art by Paul Martin, so it's my job to look for opportunities, and our relationship with the organizers have been great. Because we are new, and I'm new in this space, I found them to be very easy to work with. They gave me so much information, the dashboard full of resources. So I actually felt that they were hand-holding me through the process. They're easily to reach. You can email them, call them, and so you really feel like they're there to support you. And I kind of feel like I got like a crash course on this whole space. I mean, they had like a curriculum, how to price, your artwork, how to organize everything, and then, like I mentioned, someone being new into this space, I was a little nervous, and so I feel really like reassured and confident. So far, it's been a really good relationship. Well, just being new in the environment, it's really good to find people that are encouraging. So definitely, I feel like it's a community that really encourages you. They will give you a little bit constructive criticism, but it's all with the heart of helping you out. So I definitely found that here. All right, well, definitely it is a show that I see the numbers, so we're getting a lot of guests. There is a lot of promotion and marketing behind it. I have heard people say, I saw this advertised, so there's definitely a lot of advertisement being made, so you know that you're going to get guests. And then, like I mentioned, just a hand-holding on how to post, how to market yourself and the whole show, and how to invite people. So they like handhold you from A through Z. So I think that's very valuable.
Well, I call my style psychic automatistic, meaning that I create something from nothing. And so I don't have an inspiration per se. I simply start with an idea that comes randomly into my head. And my whole series of what I call multicolored universes came from just being in my studio one day and deciding I wanted to do some really large works. And I came up with it the size of 6.5 feet by 6.5 feet, just randomly again. And so I got 3 canvases, I painted the first one dark blue, and again, that was just random. And then I decided to put it on the floor because I didn't know what I was going to do with it at that point, and I put it on the floor. And then I thought, well, I'm going to start throwing paint on this. So I started throwing paint, and after a little while, it started looking like the universe. So then that's how I evolved into this whole series of these what I called multicolored universes, which now include these 3-dimensional pieces that you can see here and up there. And then I've also transitioned into clothing, pocket squares, and scarves, and we'll do other types of clothing as well. So it's been an ongoing exploration of what the possibilities could be in taking this out further and further into the universe, if you will. Yeah, no, the shows is great. It's fun to be with all the artists here and see the great artwork that everybody's doing. I've even bought a couple of pieces myself, and that's one of the things I do in addition to making art. I buy art, and I'm often inspired by other people, but I don't think I've ever made anything that inspired me specifically to make a certain work of art. Again, this psychic automatism comes from, Freud talks about it a little bit. It's the idea of creating something from nothing, where you're not inspired per se, you're just, an idea comes into your head. So that's how I do it. And thanks to you guys for putting together a great show.
Listen to more of the Art Fair Confidential podcasts at redwoodartgroup.com/podcasts. And we'd love to hear your feedback as well as suggestions for new topics. Just drop us a note at info@redwoodartgroup.com or click on the comments box at the bottom of the podcast website page. Remember to stay in the know. Join us next time for more Art Fair Confidential.